That was quite annoying, Twitch. Why did you do that?
Did it boot you again?
It just crashed out of nowhere for no fucking reason. Not my Wi-Fi. It was just Twitch.
Thanks, Twitch API.
Bad Twitch.
Amazon, fix your product.
Jeff Bezos. Stop.
Amazon fixing something. Oh, that's adorable.
That's precious. I'm gonna punch Jeff Bezos in the chest.
He won't feel it. He's a robot.
I know he is.
That'll
make me feel better.
He'll be fitting. He'll feel it right on that one robot.
But
Let's just bring out a chatbot that says "ow."
Ow, ow. But I digress, guys. So you have the property. You have Shepherd's Cradle. However, as I stated before, once you buy just one island, that's it. You guys can't buy another one after this. There's just a one island minimum for property. And if you're trying to buy like land in other places, I try to limit just you buy one or you're gifted one, because taking ownership of a lot of stuff like this will drain you fast. If you were to buy multiple, I don't know if you guys would have the money to keep up with it permanently. That's why I limit it.
No, it's a good thing we poked on Shepherd's Cradle as opposed to anything else, because we totally forgot that.
I didn't. I'm going to be honest.
Why did you say something?
Because no one asked how much we could gain.
It's not beneficial for everyone if you do that.
So, let me point out to you guys how big Shepherd's Cradle has grown, because after it's been terraforming for some time, this is the length of it from just in miles. Right now, in length, it is roughly, I would say, from last estimate, before you were to see the cooled off lands where it was still volcanic, it is roughly, I would say, 90 to 100 miles in length, but 75 to 80 miles in width. Like the 1,075 to 80 in width, for people thinking I forgot. It's pretty big. It's not the biggest island to buy, but it is fairly big. It is with an active volcano, meaning that Kaima is one of the gods responsible for making new land masses for anything that would be for stuff that will not be rediscovered from the shattered continent of Isano. Resources currently, nothing green has grown because it's just been recovering from volcanic damage. It comes with 2 protector beasts, as you guys have been informed above table, of just Galahad and Mustafa, the twin lava dragons, super rare dragons that do not exist anymore. These are the last of their breed. And the guardian deity is Kaima, god of volcanoes, and a few other things.
Because it can never just be god of one thing.
Like every other deity. But if I'm just double checking my notes for Kaima, he is... Oh, he's still a youngin' from what I remember, so I shouldn't scroll too far. Remember his mom is Merivati, but Kaima, where are you hiding, baby boy? There we go, god of volcanoes and god of earthquakes. Very subtle things.
Oh yeah, could miss them at any time.
But with that being the case, do you guys want to do anything else now, or do you want to go home?
I'm all right with going home.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else, so I'm good going home.
Okay.
Off to home again.
So, as you guys are opening up a brand new botanical rift from the nearby tree, you'll only have one charge left after this. From, if memory serves. Hold on, let me just double check with Canute. You can make so many things, you gotta double check your shit.
We need to find a way to recharge that thing.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
have
like voice.
3 charges every full rest.
Ah, all right, there.
So, coming back to your home of the island of Din. What awaits you would be just the calm atmosphere in comparison, small spectral leaves glittering about to dance across the wind. Fabian cursing out poor Volin while giving him his new whip sword that becomes a 2-pronged belt known as Foxglove with tiny
Oh, yeah, you
holding
finally got
back.
that.
Where just coming out, you just hear, "And another thing, if you lie to me about saying that Tiny would forget about me, I will skin you alive."
I'll remember that for next time.
As Tiny is struggling to keep Fabian from hurting Volin.
Fifi, no, Fifi, it's okay. His brain is very smooth when it comes to not knowing things.
Boy, he needs to learn a lesson, Tiny. He needs to learn.
No, let's go back and eat some peace.
I'll remember this, Volin. I'll remember this.
I'm sure you will.
So I take it, that didn't go well.
Hopefully yours went better than mine.
Yes, I got some good news, bad news, and I need you to sit the fuck down.
Well, skipping the sitting down part.
No, you're sitting the fuck down, because what I have to explain is going to not only take a while, but you're going to be pissed.
I'm pretty sure that that was the case the moment you said that there was good news, bad news, and sit the fuck down news. I can take it.
Well, good news, we got an island that I and Deez have already been on.
I feel like that is a half-measured statement.
Wait, and there's a deity, and there are some dragons on it for protection guardians. Bad news. The dragons are very rare, and one got extremely injured, close to death, and the other one was close to being sold, if I remember right. Because some group of assholes decided to bring a body over there.
Just lie to me and tell me you weren't the group of assholes.
No, we're not, actually.
Great.
The slightly only thing we've done on there was, turns out that there was like a lot of miscommunication. Kaima got hurt, which is the deity that owns the island. That, well, lives on the island. But that's something that we can easily fix with just simply talking to him, but we're going to need to make it more clear that we're there to mainly help him and those dragons, considering they got hurt. I feel horrible about it, even though it's not my fault that had happened. It's just, no, when you know somebody and you just feel bad when they get hurt?
All too well.
That's what I'm feeling right now. Because Kaima did get hurt because there was something that had happened during a stupid wedding that a friend that no longer is with us kind of thing had kind of pissed off someone that now is working with the voice of the child, that caused runes to make it so that the god could get hurt. So, but main thing is we managed to get it. There's going to be renovations. We got a good amount from that treasure, but a good amount of it went towards the island. But like I said, my main concern is getting a way to protect the island permanently more. So also I figured, knowing that if we help them and talk with Kaima, maybe they could also help us raise the dragons. Because, again, already fully grown dragons there.
It would be more ideal for the eggs.
But is there a way we can easily help speed up the healing process with them?
It would depend on the extent of their injuries and how long it's been.
I honestly don't know if there is any nature there, because I know as soon as we went off the island, the Kaima erupted the volcano. There's a live volcano there, but yeah, it erupted. So I don't know if there's any trees or greenery that is alive still.
How long ago did this eruption occur?
Deez, when was that wedding?
I don't know, when was the wedding?
Make a history check.
Where's my fire? There it is. I'm gonna mulligan that, please.
Oh, you can mulligan that.
16.
Add a
Please
plus
was
one
me
to your
begging.
history. Add a plus
Yay!
1 to your history. You
Begging
needed
my dice
16
to behave.
for that. You literally needed a 16 to remember this, but the wedding was officially 2 months ago. It was during the third summer month.
The wedding was 2 months ago during the third summer month.
2 months. There likely is some greenery there. Volcanic ash is an exceptionally potent soil. Now, would there be enough greenery for you to create a portal would be the question. I guess the only way you're really going to know is by trying.
we're gonna have to try it at probably a different day, because it does take a lot out of me to make those. It's not like I can easily do it at whim, since it's not my magic. It is the tool that's doing it.
That's fine. I don't think many of us have it in us to really go anywhere anyways. Like, we're still recuperating. Ship's still being repaired. We still got crew members in the infirmary. Best for us to wait. Out of curiosity, how much do we know?
She just tells him the exact total.
Volan just blinks a few times. Got a lot of books. Or one really, really good book. No. That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. Wait, hold on a second. This purchase came with renovations already put in, right?
Yes.
How long is it going to take for those to be completed?
I should be getting the that information soon.
Right. So there's not really much of a reason for us to go over there if there's nothing to see apart from the dragons. Oh, we should assess the dragons.
Did
Right.
someone say dragons?
No, Tiny.
Oh,
Go
We can't
sleep.
go see him right now.
When you wake up, we'll go.
Tiny will sleep later.
Sleep now.
Sleep
No.
now.
No, Tiny have things Tiny wish to do. But Tiny will take ease.
You
Make
better.
it very soon.
Hmm.
Mm. I swear my bad mood is rubbing off on everybody.
There you go, Laura.
Thank you.
So, since you got all the chores done, did you three enjoy your girls' day out?
It was very muggy there, so it was not worth staying longer.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. Didn't you meet anybody interesting? Nothing important happened?
Well, the person that we were talking to was a very interesting character. Not that is for much to say. And also we went to a new we probably have made a bunch of dwarfs kind of like excited about us using their bank.
Olin raises an eyebrow. Do I want to know?
I think it's because of the amount of money they saw coming in. And it was not just like regular money, it was like old, because of it was old-timey money.
So it's the fact that they could recognize the currency as old toast that got them excited.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Hopefully they don't expect us to do that again because, well, we're not going to be able to.
Never say never.
It's true.
I'm not going to put my money down on it. Well, I'm glad that you were able to at least establish that. We got ourselves an island.
Wait,
It sounds like we've had a very eventful day. And no, before you ask, nothing happened over here. I've just been constantly telling Tiny to go to sleep!
And Tiny say he have thing he need to do.
What do you have to do?
He's personal.
It's personal.
Yes,
Do I
Tiny.
need to pick you both?
What? No.
No.
It's just Vovo keep yelling and Tiny have headache.
Tiny has headache because he refuses to sleep.
Okay. Tiny, what do you need to do?
Yeah, Tiny just wish to meditate and do very, very light practice. Tiny must stay sharp, both in mind and in body, even if body is kind of
See, that kind of undercuts your
You
argument.
have
You realize
about
that, right?
2 hours and then you're going to sleep.
Can the Tiny have extra half hour? And then Tiny will go deep sleep.
You swear.
Wouldn't have Tiny ever lie.
I'm just saying. Am I going to need to fucking drag you by your fucking ear to make you go to bed?
Cousin, please. Tiny is no child. Tiny act childish, but he's no child.
Yeah, at least you acknowledge half of that.
Okay.
Fine. At least you made more headway than I did.
It just takes some persuasion.
No, it takes being you.
It's true.
Well, also, I know Tiny very well. He would have just simply done what he was going to do. Yes, he would gone to bed. It would have been though hours later.
Yes. Because Tiny is the one that do the simple buck order thing, while Vovo is the big brain who should be big brain.
I haven't been doing a lot of big brain stuff lately.
You need to learn when to take a break.
There's too much to do to take breaks. Case in point, that one.
Well, I have it handled.
It's true. So stop worrying about Tiny and start worrying about self.
Myself can take its back seat.
Okay, now do Tiny have to do what you do to? You know what? No. You big dragon. You can handle self.
I don't know whether or not to be impressed or not.
You do whatever rock the boat.
Floats your boat, Tiny. Floats.
No, Tiny like rock better.
But that's not the...
Let him win.
No. If we not fight like this, then something wrong.
Yeah, but your headache, for one. And also, he's gonna end up getting a headache, and it's gonna last longer than what you have time for.
Oh, so true. Tiny forgot.
I
Okay.
already have one. Look, I'll just stop. Ugh.
It just takes freaking Amethyst being a mama bear.
Listen, Volvo, how about this? Tiny go bed hour and a half and make feel bad. Tiny can wrap up more important thing than do meditation sleep. How about that?
No. It's fine, Tiny. I shouldn't be on your case this much.
No,
Yes,
you show him that you care.
Yeah, but... No, never mind. I should probably just get back to inventorying the library. I'll be less trouble that way. rest of you have a good rest of the day with what's left of it. I should get... And Volan just flies off. Very low energy.
Danny's worried about them.
I'm worried about both of you.
As you should. But Danny do have question now that, as you just like wait for an extra moment, now that Volvo is out the area. When you have time, do you mind telling Tiny about these new friend nets? If no in all her heart. To tell Tiny about this person? Whenever a chance? Tiny do not know, but it seems Volvo very, very careful.
Yeah.
In another time when it is less achy of the heart. Danny will also bid adieu. Danny will take time to meditate and other things. As he starts just slowly trotting off at just a slow, brisk pace, as you can tell he's starting to really feel the energy leave him as well. Good luck! Do not do anything Danny would not do. Actually, do not do whatever Danny would do. Danny is very reckless. Goodbye!
Yes, you are!
How are you still hearing this?
I hear everything!
What? Danny cannot hear you. Danny is walking away.
So, from all of these things where you guys are looking up to see from the skyline, you guys were only gone roughly around 3.5 hours. Meaning that the rest of the afternoon, you guys could either just do a rundown of what you're doing individually, or just kind of speed run to the evening.
Well, Volan does have a massive inventory to deal with. There is a forefront of his mind that he's trying to actually move past and get beyond this depressive state that he's in. He recognizes he's not himself. He's trying to get past that point while staying busy, because his primary objective before anything else happens is so that he can finally call Cypher. But he doesn't want to do it when he's like this. So that's going to be his primary focus for the day. To just decompress, do some busy work, and hopefully he'll be in a better state so that he can call Cypher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I would say Amatista is just meditating for sure.
Okay. D's, Tiny, Umi.
Deez is gonna do maybe some light training.
Tiny is gonna again keep his word to try and train for about an hour and something, to where again he's trying to push his body to see the extent of it, but not when the moment he feels like something's off, he stops to focus on another core area, but letting his thoughts kind of just replay everything that's kind of happened, just so that way he can keep it in the forefront. But when he goes to meditate, he's trying to focus on if there's any information that he's forgotten. So he takes kind of like 30-minute power naps every so often, where he can slightly go into deep sleep, but then write down what he needs before going back, like, every little bit until like the evening.
Okay. Umi would be doing some research, reading, and probably looking for books involving with some possible some shamanic stuff. No problem, no problem. But it comes the evening time where now that you guys are able to see your home in its entire glory, instead of people putting out lights, the Krona tree, where when the moon is starting to rise, the rainbow leaves start to glow pure white. From the tree dazzles towards where the entire village settlement section is lit alight from the roots of the tree itself. The bioluminescent lights from the roots touching across the entire landscape give it a low-lit glow that touches everything in the settlement itself, all the way towards the monster sanctuary. In accompaniment, there are wisps and even certain fireflies that start to flitter around to give a more calming effect. But you'll also note that there are no candles lit, there are no flashlights turned on, there's no any sort of power being used right now to make lights happen. It's all from the tree.
It's going to be hard to sleep with that.
That's for the people in the settlement. You guys have a house.
Fair.
Be that as it may, it is during this evening where the carousel is departing soon on their brand new battle yacht that was made especially for them, where Kit is pissed that she wasted her time on it.
There, kid.
There's your fucking boat that we wasted a good 45 minutes doing. Get this piece of shit out of here.
Okay.
As she's just
That's
walking
correct.
away angrily, kicking a rock that's about to beam someone in the head because it's ricocheting.
It's probably going to somehow ricochet back to Tiny.
But is it just Tiny that's there? Unless anyone else wants to see him off.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay. Gonna be all four of the vets just strolling through to do this. Cool. So, in this moment after Meliora and Soleil are just shaking Dee's and Amatista's hands, just being like, you girls are so fun. While Meliora's just like, so you're, I don't know how to ask this. So, you're Rainy's cousin?
Yes.
So is your cousin getting divorced soon, or okay? Let's go Mel. She's being funny. Let's go Mel.
As they pass by, Tiny just gives the actual look like he knows. Like the one person on his I know what you are shit list. I respect you and I appreciate your power, but understand, you cross me, you are going into a world.
Pete's going up to shake Deeze's hand. It was nice to be able to meet such a gorgeous woman. I hope to find a goblin that's half as beautiful as you.
I wish you luck.
And you, giant lady with bird feet, you're okay.
Oh, just okay. What a ringing endorsement.
And as for you, tall, sad, and repressed, you're a good kid. Green koala away! As he cartwheels to the ship.
Nerd.
Tiny's
My
going to
man.
be.
Leaving just Rainy, Gex, and Flop because Laszlo did not leave the ship. They renovated with him on it.
He just refuses to get the fuck out of there. I can almost respect it.
I cook, so I stay.
You know very well he gave them a look that makes them go, yeah, no, we'll just work around you. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
So Flop is just gonna be looking at everyone doing the one eye blink at a time with his tree frog like face before like, Flop barely know all of you, but Flop can tell. Friend, just pointing to Amy. Friend, pointing to Deez. Bait, pointing to Umi. Friend, pointing to Vol. Flop don't give a fuck.
Flop needs to learn some manners.
But that's, as Fluff over here can attest, that's the nicest thing that Flop can say to anyone.
That is honestly something nice, massive improvement. That is like it. That's like a B plus on a Tiny test for his improvement.
Tiny needs to stop grading on a curve.
Flop,
Tiny didn't go good.
Flop
Tiny-
would
Tiny just
like
go
to
up.
say just one thing for Mr. Leaderman.
Hmm?
Flop, made you something to remember Flop. Then he just takes out something that's just decorated in beating hearts. Flop, made scrapbook. As he just squeezes the hearts to pop out an actual, very delicately made scrapbook with embroidering where he wrote in script of just saying memories. And it just is filled with photos of stuff he took in secret about him and the whole carousel. Like when you guys fought a giant yeti, the first time he made grilled cheese for everyone, but then didn't know that Pete added sausage bits into the grilled cheese. Photos
He
of
did what?
Photos of everyone when they were sleeping the first night. Photos of everybody talking about getting tattoos one day. A secret photo of you and Rainy kissing underneath an archway where there are lilies and snapdragons surrounding the entire arch. As the sun was beginning to set, giving you guys a nice ethereal glow.
Oh,
It'd be sweet if it wasn't so creepy.
And then a photo of him just leaping over everyone, being like, Flop, don't! As you're remembering that's the day he was jumping off of a cliff, but you didn't know why.
Tiny's just kind of going through all this. For half a second, he just is ready to yell at people for adding things to his ingredient without asking. Then it's just like, he sees the one with him and Rain, he's just like, Good to see you picked up a talent for photography.
Flop been photographer since Flop was tadpole.
Keep it up. Maybe when events are done, and maybe when Stabby done, maybe you go on professional.
Mr. Leader Man, do not make Flop sad. Stappy time, always time.
Tiny no.
But Flop still love Leader Man. As he flips his tongue out to hit you on the cheek as his own way of giving a hug, before retreating his tongue back to leap off from Gex and just walk on all fours by leaping to the ship. He can walk normally, just to say this out loud. He can walk normally. He chooses to do this.
It's not part of Tiny's crew if it's not extra.
Leaving just Rainy and Gex, where Rainy is just like, so that's why he's always being weird. I just thought he was planning to kill us all.
I get the sense that those are not mutually exclusive things, Rainy.
Honestly, I would agree, but you need to spend more time with Flop to understand that's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
It's like learning new language. But it leaves.
So, what are you guys gonna be doing now with everything?
We still have a hell of a lot to sort out.
Just make time, I guess.
We're doing what we can. And it certainly helps that we got ourselves another island, be able to put everything.
Oh yeah, Tiny was trying to tell me about that, but he was starting to slur his words. I thought he said eyelash.
No, Tiny did say eyelash. She had eyelash and eye.
Okay, sweetie.
See him.
He makes me laugh.
You know, somehow you saying that makes it perfect sense. You know, Rainy, you don't necessarily have to go with that group, you know.
Oh yes, I do.
Oh, yes, she do.
All right. Thought I would offer.
I appreciate it, but I am a very loyal person towards my employer. You guys work for Gabriel. I work for Axel. Same company, different bosses.
Mm-hmm.
I can respect that professionalism.
But as she's now just slowly pushing Gex to stand face to face in front of you, where for the first time you and him are both able to notice you're the same height, to actually look at each other eye to eye. Where Gex is just looking at you specifically, Volan, with disinterest and disdain. Well, this is it.
I thought I was the one who was supposed to state the obvious.
You are. But when you're trying to say it as if it's a final farewell, I'm saying it as a momentary departure.
Oh, I'm quite certain that we'll meet again in one form or another.
Gods, I hope not.
You know damn well it'll happen. As Rainey just said, different bosses, same company.
I had.
Till then, don't break down.
You thought that was breaking down. That's adorable.
Yeah, well, there isn't anybody capable of fixing you, save for maybe me.
You didn't fix me.
I know that.
By the way, ladies, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Captain Kai Xian, Lady, I don't know how else to say it, but improperly, of Lady Dick Nuts.
Trust me, you got it right.
Yep.
Compliments are so confusing.
It never gets easier with time.
Lady Umi, it was a pleasure to meet all three of you. I wish I met the angel man himself of Mr. Raphael. From what I kept hearing from Mr. Vivi, he is probably one of the most exceptional people that I could have met.
You'll get your chance.
After which he just disregards Volan's existence to walk over to shake Tiny's hand. Mr. Vivi,
Yes.
I hope to see you again soon. Your presence shall be missed.
Tiny will miss you as well.
Yes, well, pardon, I need to point in our coordinates so that we can get the automatic systems so that we can proceed forward.
Don't go rusting.
Don't go getting yourself killed running your mouth, being an idiot.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be me. I'm sure that's something you can appreciate.
And as Gex is boarding the ship, Rainey's just like, so you two are friends now, or?
Fuck off!
Just now grabbing your cheek super hard. Oh, you're just so cute. So cute.
Ah, I miss my scales.
Even if you had scales, I would just rip them off to make sure I pinch your face.
Yeah, well, at least the pain could distract me.
No, it won't. Trust.
Probably.
You will feel it for days.
Then just gives a light love tap to the face. Give her a call, Volan, before it's too late.
Soon.
Ooh.
Keep saying soon. Soon will never come.
Look,
If you want an example, look at my husband.
What did Tiny do?
you do realize that's a terrible example considering you two got back together.
Not
Wait, what did that mean, though?
work.
Tiny's so confused.
You look me in the eye and tell me she's not worth it. I'm not going to wait much longer. How do you call someone you care about when you're not at your best?
You call and hope for the best. Love doesn't
Fine.
come with a manual, and it's not based around logic. So don't use this. Use this.
That hasn't done much except move blood around for a very long time.
Oh yeah, sure. So Deez, how did you end up getting your wife back again?
Oh, for the love of...
Oh, Tiny finally understand. Tiny do not understand.
Tiny, be quiet.
But you take care of yourself. And girls, come in. I need my sister's hugs. Come in. Just trying to get a group hug with just the gals of Amy and Deez and Umi.
Yes, she is yanking some Umi into that.
Oh, I'm gonna feel so bad that all three of you are gonna be stuck with Volan being just an utterly impossible guy to deal with, and Tiny being Tiny.
They know what they signed up for.
Do they?
For you, yes.
I wish we could
Okay.
all go on a girls' trip around the world.
You know, you did miss an outing with them yesterday. Or wait, was that earlier today? I don't. Time is.
The times we would have sipping mojitos while we just gossip amongst ourselves about a lot of things, get matching tattoos.
We'll figure out a way to plan that.
Oh, please. And then just pulls away a little bit, just look you eye to eye. Let us make this a possibility, because this, just trying to gesture at all four of you together, this, we need to stick together, because the boys are great. Bello, when I met him at the summer gala, lovely man. Kind of an idiot.
Oh, that. He's a lovable idiot.
Volan, brilliant man. Idiot.
Gee, thanks.
Socially idiot.
Tiny.
Gee,
Tiny.
thanks.
Tiny is tiny. Tiny no.
But
Oh, you get off, Scuff.
Oh no Scott. Just tiny.
just make sure that they don't drag you guys into a lot of trouble.
There's only one man that can easily get me out of trouble, though.
Okay.
If she's referencing her partner
Okay.
of solace.
I hear you. Alright, girls. It's great to see you again. And it was good to meet you, Umi, you adorable little baby. Just smushing her face. Just trying to smush.
It's nice to meet you too.
Don't pop her head. Don't pop her head.
After letting go, it's just her walking to get on board. Where you guys wait a couple of minutes before the yacht itself just disembarks from the pier and then just slowly glides forth towards the mouth of the very secretive bay. And just like that, the carousel is leaving.
You sure about this, Tiny?
You already see him having tears. Tiny have his at least job to finish with council.
Maybe so. We would have waited if you wanted more time, though.
No. It's been too much time already. And Tiny has already missed too much. Besides, what would you do without Tiny's hilarious style?
We were managing without it just fine.
Says the
Tiny's
man
got-
that ended up getting almost eaten by a dinosaur. Not once, but twice.
It worked out.
You got eaten?
I got better.
That's not something you can say!
It's not important. I ended up eating the thing in the end anyway.
Okay. Amazing, but let's roll back to what ate you? Twice!
Megalodon.
No. It was a megalodon, yeah.
A megalo... You got eaten by a mega... What?
It's a big shark. A really big
I
shark.
have a photo of it.
Oh yeah, show him the photo. That'll help.
Wait. You tell me now,
She just
Tiny...
pulls out her eye stone and just holds up the photo of it.
Yeah, that thing.
You just see him just go from, like, light shock to just jaw drop. As they almost unhinge.
You'll dislocate your jaw like that.
You just hear kind of like light pop back. Yeah. Okay, so you say you okay? No.
I'm
Yeah, no,
right
please.
here. I'm right here.
Yeah, no,
Obviously,
please stay.
I'm okay.
You're from okay. You almost got eaten. Tiny,
Yeah.
no. Tiny was almost eaten.
I don't see
You
you
also used
freaking
the
out
photo
from
where you
D's
lost
dying
the
nearly
arm.
twice.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I mean, Do you not see the arms that we have? He holds up his.
No.
artificial one.
Tiny can see, but you took photos. How many photos do you have?
Actually, no, that's a good
actually
question.
have like this like tiny camera in one of my pendants that you don't know about.
Wait, you've been secretly taking photos of us this entire time?
It's voice activated.
What do you say to make it happen?
It's literally a rage command. I don't know.
Okay, so this would help. Okay, if you have the stony marble scrapbook, this could help catch up Tiny real quick.
I suppose
She
that's
just
actually a good point.
goes into her cleavage, pulls out Yukio, hold him.
Ah,
Tiny doesn't even fight. He just holds Yukio.
Grabs a scrapbook, hands it over. There you go.
He just looks at him up and down. Cousin is talent of many world.
I will
As he's just like start.
before
when have you had the time?
I will say before
You'd be surprised.
Jesus.
I will say before you hand Yukio back to Amatista, you're seeing that he's slowly approaching like an older period for what would assume to be direwolf, but his coat is getting a lot thicker to also start showcasing a series of fur embedded tattoos that are glowing with an orangey yellow tint, where his wounded paw is slowly getting stronger, where it looks like it twitches a bit, but he's taking more attributes from the source of power that gives Amatista the ability to do what she can do. Whether or not you guys capitalize on this, or if Amy is aware enough to use that, we can address in the future. That's all.
Could I do? I see this, right?
Yeah.
Can I?
It's very
roll-
noticeable. It's not one of those like unnoticeable changes. It is fucking noticeable. And especially more so considering he's albino.
Beast anything to see if he can figure out more of the origins for this?
Okay.
Just because, again, if it helps his cousin, it helps his cousin, and again, she gets to know more about Yukio. Is that alright?
Do a nature check, I guess.
Okay. I'm just gonna mulligan because I just want to roll something today.
I feel naked. I haven't rolled my dice at all today.
14.
14. There's a bit of a change going into Yukio's anatomy, where there's still direwolf, but there's something there that's screaming something different.
Could it be like kind of a mutation that just how from the litter he was in, even?
Yes and no. Because those tattoos are linked into the same kind of mutation that's like the evolutionary point that's led to everyone else, but the tattoos seem to go towards something different. Like, the same way that Amatista, although thinks it's a rage, it's her tapping into the primal fury of the Berserker. If Yukio does that, the markings lead to something that, from notes you've seen from Gex collecting, could lead to Yukio becoming a Hati beast. H-A-T-I. More related to
So
that.
it's something that she could be like, hey, Gex, can you send me the notes on this later on?
Correct. Because from the notes from you, Tiny, I'm doing this whole stuff because you've been away. This would be canon. I'm not going to discredit you for this. A Hati and a Skjold beast are two different variants that come from a litter from one of various alpha direwolves, where these are supposed to be super powerful creatures that tap into powers from the sun and moon deities, both of which could radiate something more powerful depending on how they're raised. And a Hati beast is typically someone that is a beast that is born bipedal and is radiating towards the owner to capitalize on their strength. But it's not something that is a definite on how it manifests, so it just depends. Where, if I'm doing this stuff correctly, yeah, Hati is, for those of you guys that are wondering the mythology, based off of the wolf that chases the moon. Skjold chases the sun. So basically,
But she is very moon-based character that I made, so makes sense for Yukio to be
with your
leaning
goddess
towards that.
being the Night Mother, and this being a well, honestly, it just translates to lunar beast. That's actually kind of interesting. I did not plan that.
Serendipity.
So
Works out.
yeah, that's just the whole thing where the more he grows, the more he could potentially tap into the same powers that you do.
So yeah, before Tiny hands over Yukio, you kind of see him just kind of like look over the pup real quick. Interesting. Hey,
What?
cousin.
Hmm.
Yukio has grown pretty big, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. He
You
looks...
should be fully grown soon.
Yes. As you kind of like see Tiny just, again, very carefully, he's like looking at the tattoo that's like starting to develop. Tiny has seen this before somewhere. If Tiny remember correctly, it has to do something with a different kind of Pucci. A different kind of a direwolf? That it has something to do with the moon.
Irony. Well,
What does it mean?
my main goddess is the Night Mother.
Oh. Oh, wow. That is very, very on topic then, because Tiny had asked Gex many questions about very, very random things. And one night, Tiny just asked, okay, if moon is so special, is there something that could, scare the moon? And seeing these, just hold baby cradling Yukio, just kind of like circling around the tattoo, reminded Tiny of what Gex showed to Tiny about big puppy chasing moon. Tiny don't have to remember everything, but it had to do something with tapping into unique power. Maybe Tiny give you Gex room. That way you have can ask him more questions. Because maybe Yukio, because if Tiny remember, you got Yukio around same time Tiny got Bowser, yes?
Yeah.
Maybe they're more to little sweet little Yukio as he's again just petting Yukio very playfully. And then we know.
Well, I do know precisely asked for one that is also special needs because I needed a service dog, but I also needed I needed to be nurturing. To fill that void. Could be that he was abandoned and was just adopted into another pack, and that's where they assumed he was a full-blooded direwolf even.
Well, no. I think, again, just gently hands you over Yukio. It... Again, Gex no more than tiny, very tiny brain. But it's possible that Yukio more than what already precious baby.
I always knew he was more than just a precious baby.
Your dog is just completely a heavy sleeper right now.
Well, yeah, you know very well she has a special spot that makes the poor thing fall asleep easily.
But from all of that, is there anything you guys want to do for the rest of this evening personally? Or are you guys just all gonna try to head to the house?
Volan is going to split off
Okay.
if they're all heading towards the house.
Tiny
Is that
wants to
good?
see if... No, go straight, go.
Oh, I was just going to say he was going to make a big thing about it. He's just going to slip out as unnoticed as he can.
Tiny would probably ask if there's anyone that knows anything about like botanical stuff on the island while they're walking, because he's still looking at these very weird berries that he took from the ship, the Luku fruit, I think. Yeah, the Luku berries.
Amatista looks over at them. I think if I remember right, is this the fruit that that Grandma talked about?
Grandma and Grandpa said to not mention it in public when you heard it at the bachelorette party in Namer, which I sadly now remember was the time you were abandoned when that swan woman almost... Right, yeah, mm-hmm.
We don't talk about that swan woman.
Did I open Pandora's box?
Yes, you did.
My bad.
You guys did
More
not
forbidden.
see
It's fine.
that moment, but it's fine.
Oh.
Let me talk to somebody real quick before you ever eat those.
Okay.
Better yet, mind if I hold on to them?
Sure. Tiny just wanted to know because they look very pretty. So Tiny wished to know if he could plant it easily and how to raise.
But whatever you said, you cannot be saying in public because these are very special. I just need to. I never got the. I don't think I got the information when I even questioned it, but
Oh.
that was because you cannot even talk to Nana over the phone because the possibility of someone hacking into the runes.
Is this food illegal?
No, I don't think it's illegal. I think there's just more to it.
Oh, okay. Sure, cousin, go and hold on to. Danny was just, yeah.
Because that way she has something she can look at as a point of reference when when she goes over and talks to Grandma Jill.
I don't remember how many there were on the ship. I just wrote down. I just took the berries.
That's fine.
I'm paying for our pedicures.
So yeah, Tiny will hand over at least like a good half of them. He's still just gonna hold on to the other half.
Mhm.
Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
But yeah, that's more
But
or
I
less what
mean,
Tiny
your
wanted.
half in a little chest.
Oh, Danny will put it on the Bowser chest. No one touch Bowser chest.
Good.
Okay. Then, before I get to this thing for Umi, let us finally address this huge thing that's been in development for Volan.
Oh no.
Finally.
So, you broke away from everybody to do this one big affair. As right now, I'm focusing on what I'm doing with you guys, but I'm also trying to eliminate a mention of a very problematic VTuber I don't want anywhere associated with me.
Oh dear.
So, in this exact moment for you, it rings 5 times to get a runic relay. On the 5th ring is where you finally get a result in kind of hello?
Hi, Cypher. I hope this isn't a bad time.
No, it's because what are you doing? What's the reason for call?
I've been meaning to call for a while. I'm really sorry about the whole faking my death thing and falling out of touch. It wasn't really what I intended to have happen. I was told that those events hit you kind of hard, so just wanted to call and say that, well, I'm sorry for that, and that I'm okay, more or less, and just wanted to see how you were doing.
Well, I was a little shocked earlier in the day when I was given a photo of you hair flowing in the breeze where you seem to let it grow out more when you lost your scales, where I still think whether you have like full body scales or not, you still look handsome.
Thank you.
But then I was told you got pranked by a mouse girl?
Yeah, so, it's a little complicated, but more or less,
No. I'm being genuine about being pranked because Rainey had messaged me saying that she apparently took care of you when you were crying, and then you just woke up thinking you guys had relations.
wait, what?
Yeah, it was like this whole big prank that I heard that she didn't want to correct for whatever From what Rainey told me, she found out from her husband that some mouse girl heard you cry and said someone's name, and then she just took care of you the whole night and just didn't want to correct anything.
Rainy, you smarmy little snake woman.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. I was not aware of that. That night was very... I don't have clear memories.
Then I told you something bad, didn't I?
No. You told me something a hell of a lot better because I thought things were much, much worse. That I had made a terrible mistake and ruined my chances with you. But that's not the case. I'm actually happy.
I did something that made me lose a chance with you.
No. And I'm sorry you thought that. It probably didn't help that I'd stay out of contact for so long. I'm sorry that I've just haven't been able to talk, and a lot's happened. I haven't really been myself lately, and it's one of the main reasons why I've been putting it off. I didn't want to call you when I was not at my best, but Rainey, for what pranking she's been doing, she gave me some good advice. So I just decided to just reach out, say hello, check up on you, see how you're doing, and let you know that I've been thinking about you, and that, well, if I do get the chance, I would like to see you again.
Oh, nothing would make me happier than to see you again, Bolin.
I think that's something I could use myself. What are you up to these days?
Well, as you know, I'm doing some design work for Lady Dazia, since she's made this whole new company with Mr. Bluepaw and Mr. Wallace. It's still such a wacky name change to get used to. So
Yeah.
Just right now, I'm doing a fitting for a new client.
Well, that's good. As I understand it, Mr. Wallace wants to see us at some point. Maybe that'll be an opportunity for me to maybe swing by and say hi.
We're not gonna be with Mr. Wallace. And as she's talking, all of a sudden you hear, "Oh, babe, you ready with more stuff yet? Then you get ready for the opening ceremonies."
Oh, it sounds like you're needed.
You hear a small tremor of like a scared exhale leave out before just, "Oh, come on now, babe. I'm still trying to wait for my outfit to be fully done. You gonna get off that off stone, or she'll break it for you so you can get back to work." My apologies, Mr. Vile. I will finish taking measurements and go. I'll talk to you later, Vol, and we can make a rendezvous later.
Sure.
without even waiting,
Call me anytime.
hangs up.
Not to self set his latest line on fire. So he puts his ice stone away.
So before breaking from here, Volan, if you want, do you want to see if the name Vile rings a bell?
You know what? Yes. I haven't done any rolling, so why not?
Do a history check.
That's my history. Oh, good. It's actually really good. 27.
Add 1 to your history. So, the name Vile, this is for all of you guys to kind of get a thing on. Vile is a 5 times convicted criminal that has been released by the Manticore Tribunal. But what's more noteworthy is before anything else with the 20 plus that you just rolled, Vile has been known more by the world as the leader of the Brood, a collection of former criminals that beat the system, the only people that have beaten the system to be released convicts from their maximum security and masquerade as adventurers. Vile has had more of a history for disemboweling, as well as decapitations, dismemberment, and sometimes just doing visceral torture to the people that he has encountered. Some say he used to work for the Zodiac Company. Some people say he used to be a top-ranking mercenary for the Nevermores. Other people just assume he's a former member of the Manticore Tribunal that went a little bit crazy and needed retribution in some regards. Nobody knows. All they know is he is a merfolk that has a lot of pent-up anger and aggression in the most sadistically sociopathic way. And right now, from the roster that you remember, this is all still from the 20 plus, because goddamn, what you remember
She's good.
is he is part of the roster for the teams that are for the Blacklist tournament in an undisclosed location by the second boss for the Counts of 1,000 Names being that of Belle, the wife of Gabriel. From
That's
that,
a lot to process.
from that flash of memory, what are you thinking, Bolin?
Quite a few things. None of them good. Bolin is gonna get himself killed again. He's gonna start looking some info up and head directly to the library so that he can do just that.
Okay. Then from there, we're only going to do one last thing. Umi. You're being pulled,
Yes, your turn.
You're being pulled away because your dad is leaving today.
Oh my god, hold on. Fuck! No, keep going.
The whole thing is, though, is where you're heading towards the outskirts, towards the southern cliffside that leads out of here. It's a very secluded place, surrounded mostly by trees and a cliff for cliff diving. There's a glowing blue wolf that is waiting there. But I will say, like, this is a funny thing. That your dad is just gonna be like, oh wow, I didn't know you guys had spirit animals here. But for you, from the training that you did not know you had, you don't see a wolf. You see a half-elvish man, looking like they're roughly in their 20s, just standing there with blue energies wrapped around him. Just standing there, giving you a knowing grin where he has spiky-ish hair that also drops down some to obfuscate the right eye before just holding up a finger of just shh. Where your dad is just now grabbing you by the shoulders to turn you to face him up. Well, dear, I hate to do this when we just got back to knowing each other, but your mother can't wait any longer to see me, and I gotta make sure I'm there for her.
I'm pretty sure Mom would be more worried of me alone, but it's alright.
Oh, but you're not a lone little guppy fish. You got your friends.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to show you that I don't need much help from you, Dad. I'm fine. But I really did miss you, though.
I know you don't need my help, but I still want to be useful for my little girl.
It has been years, and I did miss you so much, so...
You just be good, and just gives you a forehead kiss and a big old giant hug where he's just rocking you back and forth of, you're still the light of my life. I hope you always know that. Before just caressing more of your hair, making sure he's holding you even closer, where you can kind of feel a small tear racing down to touch down on your face. Where as soon as he lets go, he then just walks carefully towards the cliff face, and then the last you see is him cliff diving with one swift tumble to into the water itself.
I'll sure miss my dad, though.
As you're trying to collect yourself, the man with the blue energy surrounding approaches, where you know this person, Umi. Where all he does is stroll up to you, where he's a good foot and some inches taller, just towers over you to just place a hand on top of your hair of, might I dare say, it has been some time, little Umi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, you're quite the tough person to try to track down, but the moment you kind of came closer to this island, I figured slip through, merge in with the guests that you brought in with that giant boat of yours, and maybe I can intermingle with enough prowess and energies so that your guardian deity wouldn't strike me down.
Right. Mhm.
It would seem that you're still relying on the druidic principles of things, though.
Mm, yeah, but I didn't really know much how to use the other abilities. Just druid things.
He hears you saying this, but soon the bluish energy around him shifts, where without even moving his arms and legs, you see him floating. But then you also hear the sound of wings flapping. But there aren't any wings. As he's floating up higher and higher, you get closer to a nearby tree where you're just following him as he flies above to sit on a nearby branch. All he states is, "Not any of the other abilities now, that is quite a shame."
Yeah, I never got the chance to try to use them or actually try. It's not that's the opportunity. I never got the chance to. And I guess I've been off of my training with that one.
I would say so, because you should be able to do what I'm doing with quick ease, but of course being stuck with, what is it, 5 different jackasses, one giant green one scale boy, one red-skinned angel, one bird, and a goblin.
They're my friends. They're nice, though. They've been looking after me well and helping me and learn about things, though. So it isn't so bad.
May not be so bad, but how much have they really helped you in developing?
Mm. Mm.
You have the potential to be a strong shamanic principle in all of these things, Umi, but if you'd rather settle for mediocre, I will instead inform your main teacher, and we will just do progress reports when we can.
I would like some more training. It's just I didn't have the time to.
Well, unfortunately, the time for training with us has passed. You have to become your own master now. But, as Zen just takes out a pocket watch to look at it, well, look at the time. I should probably be beginning to go. As he begins to float again with the sound of wings flapping, before you just see him put the watch away to form his body into a diving motion where the energies wrap again as he dives in. But the moment he hits the water, you then are running towards the cliff to see what had happened, but the moment he's leaping from the water's own surface, his body isn't wet, but there's water racing down around him. Almost like the energies that you're seeing taking form are giving life to an image of what animal he is, without messing with the body. From this, what are you thinking, Umi, about what he's doing?
it's like thinking as if it feels as if borrowed power, but with their own energy power mixed in. Is what she thinks. That's what it seems. That's what she thinks and believes, knowing that it's something that is like familiar to her. That it's something that she did know about like long ago.
Right. Well, as that's sitting for you in the same whole yin and yang formation where Volan is thinking about stuff before the opposite end, which is why I was kind of happy that this thing turned out for a yin and yang comparison on the spectrum. You guys take the evening to finally kick your feet up and relax once more as the moon is rising up higher. As a full-blown day has finally passed, as we're going to end the session there. Wait, once again, guys, as I promised, unless you guys popped off with something, there would be no dangers. There would be no conflict. But I did not say you would not get lore.
You lived up to your promise.
Yep. I kept my promise and I kept my word. No conflict, but I did not say there wouldn't be lore. There wouldn't be world building. There wouldn't be a lot of things. Y'all didn't say we didn't want the lore, the juicy world building.
I have 3 extra pages of crap to go through now because of you. I'm glad you do session recaps.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for joining yet another good old laid-backy session where you guys are one day down, couple more days to go on this whole recuperation period of the story, where we had a lot of action for several sessions. You guys deserve this downtime. Unless one of you guys does something stupid, you guys will not have any problem. So, once again, for all of you guys that do not know of our show, we will not be live next week because we're going to be taking a break first week of the month. But I will say this now. Come back tomorrow where we're kicking off the monthly table where I will be with some brand new players for a brand new story. Same world, different time for the monthly campaign.
Oh dear.
It's going to be great. It's going to be chaotic. I will probably have several crises questions of why am I here? How the fuck did this happen? And why is it every table is filled with chaotic gremlins?
0 out of 10, not enough dragons.
So, for that, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for that. It's gonna be crazy. And you guys just have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. Hope you guys love the VOD. Hope you guys still looking forward to the best ofs that we